Hi, Alan Cowgill here, and I am very excited that your group has asked me to come in and have dinner with you this Friday. It is going to rock. They've asked me to teach while I'm there, and I'll tell you what, I've been in this business a lot of years and traveled all over the country, and your group is the first one that asked me to do this, and I think it's outstanding because it gives me the opportunity to spend time with you about my passion, which is teaching people how to attract and convert people into private money lenders. And it will be an incredible evening for you. And then Saturday, coming in to talk about the other part of the business, systems, the criticality of systems. But on the dinner, I want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm going to teach there. And this is just a little piece of what I'm going to cover. And it's about banks, and it's about going to a bank and getting money. And when I teach groups like yours, I take surveys sometimes, I find out that 85% of the room is doing this. They're going to banks before they meet me. And I want to take a stark look at reality Friday at what that means to you and your business. Number one is you can lose the best deal because somebody with all cash that's using private money comes in and buys it out from underneath you. Number two is you got to have money down. Mine wanted 20% down, and that's a showstopper for some of you. Let's take a $100,000 loan. 20% is $20,000 coming out of your pocket. They charge points and loan fees, and granted, they aren't high, but they're still eroding your profit base. It's cheaper with cash, with private money. They won't finance some unusual deals, and I'm going to show you some of my deals Friday night that they would not have touched, but I made tens of thousands of dollars, all because I had private money. Well, banks like monthly payments. In fact, they're in the business for monthly payments. Half of my lenders, I don't have to make monthly payments. Now, I want you to envision, I know that's hard to believe, probably blows you away, but what happens is if you know someone that has quit, retired, or gotten laid off from a company and they've got a 401k, a qualified retirement program, they can roll that money over into a self-directed IRA. And then they can loan that money to you. And many of those folks, actually half of my lenders, they don't need the money on a monthly basis like some people. And so they would rather get a little bit higher interest rate and let that money sit there until I sell the property so they get paid when I get paid, which is when I sell the property. I want you to envision that and how that would change your life and change your business. Now, they take time. I wanted to buy a duplex, and the place appraised okay, credit's okay, took the bank 4.5 months to make up their mind. That's incredible. 4.5, I could have lost the deal. Fortunately, the sellers hung in there. Today, with private lenders, you could get a deal offer on a Monday. You could own the property on the Friday, and I've done that many times, and you can do the same thing. You got no relationship with the bank, but you think you do. You are lulled into a sense of security because you've got somebody's name and their business card. And I'm here to tell you, you got air. You got nothing. Because they can quit, retire, get laid off, get promoted, and you got to start all over digging again for somebody else or another bank. You don't have that with private lenders. And they change the rules like they have on me many times. I had 4 properties through this one bank, and they shut me off. Now, nothing had changed in my life. It was the bank's internal rules that change on all the real estate investors, and they shut off folks who are doing creative financing. So it actually happened to me twice, 2 different banks. I'll tell you what, it's just not worth it. Let me show you a better way, an easier way. And there's a lot of safety in what I'm teaching you too. When it comes to working with private lenders, that you're gonna love it. So just be there. We're gonna have dinner, and I'm gonna teach, and so it will. I know I know you guys are gonna love it. It's just a phenomenal night. Here's where we're gonna be. The Palm Garden Inn. I'm sure some of you, maybe everybody knows where that's at, but me. But I'll be there Friday the 14th. It's going to start at 6, so we'll be there at 6. Now, one of the things I heard at the meeting that I was at last night was that The restaurant has required them to get their orders in ahead of time. So there's 4 different options. I don't know what they are. You have to ask your group. But you need to get that in so that the restaurant will be ready for you when we get there, and we'll have a successful night. So, don't put it off. I know you got other things going on. I know you got, you know, things that maybe you'd rather do. But I'll tell you what, the foundation of this business is education. And having money, there's only 4 parts of a real estate deal. You got to find a property, fund it, fix it, and then flip it or keep it long term. If you can't get by this second item, you're dead in this business. And if you're on the fence on whether you ought to show up, just show up. You will not be disappointed. I'll tell you what, I've been in this business a lot of years, and the reason I've been around is because people love what I teach. You will too. Show up and let's enjoy the night and get some training along the way. Well, to your wealth.